Hey guys, Pablo here, and welcome to a brand new video in which the project that we're going to discuss is called Helena. Now this is an auto staking and auto compounding project, but you might be imagining it's like one of those projects in which you have all the copy paste tags and all the the complete and literal fork, but I wouldn't say that's not true. Like, this project is completely original. They have concepts that you have not seen before in other projects. It's not a conventional auto staking, auto compounding project, and after you watch this video and see all the features that they have, you'll realize these things on your own too. The project has been performing really good. It was in the top gainers on the CoinMarketCap. They have recently, in like 1 week, they received like 3,000 holders, and there's like 6 million market cap, and it'll be increasing and reaching probably 10 million, and then they're going to go for 100 million market cap. So the project is performing really good. The marketing is really strong, and the concept that they have is really original, and they're really genuine. The project is safe. They've done their KYC, 2 audits. The liquidity is 100% locked for 1 year. So, and the team behind this is pretty well developed. So we're going to talk about all these things. Make sure that you watch till the end. If you have any question, of course, you can ask me in the comments, and I'll provide a link so you can check it out from there too. And make sure that you follow them all their social media, especially the Discord server. So it's better that if you ask them questions, because they'll be able to answer them much better than I will. So just know that this is not going to be an investment or a financial advice. It's completely up to you to invest in any project that you want to. So always do your own investigation and research. Now, without further ado, let's get straight to the project. Now here we are at the official website of Helena Financial. We'll be learning completely about this from here, taking a look at the KYC. They've been audited, and we'll be getting complete information on what makes it secure, what makes it different, what they have to offer, and we're going to talk about their what they have planned for the future and all those things. So we're going to cover completely about this project here. Now we have been taking a look at the auto compounding, auto staking projects. We know how they work, what auto staking is, what auto compounding is, what rebase token is, although we're going to get a gist of it again in case there's people who are new to this channel and are not aware of these kind of projects. So we're going to learn about that. But one of the amazing things that I found in this project is, in terms of other projects, this looks much more solid and much more legit, because those other projects are taking the concept of forking very seriously and very literally. Like, forking doesn't exactly mean that you copy the text entirely, copy the codes entirely, and just run them on a different name. Like, initially it was a new concept when people are deploying these kind of projects on different blockchains, but now we have these projects like almost in all blockchains. So now you need to come up with something new, something innovative, something that makes you different from the other, because they talk about the APY, which of course is a difference, but it's like a hypothetical situation that is not usually sustained. So what I like about this project is it's entirely genuine. They're not copying anything, not any codes, not the concept, not the mechanisms. And we have a lot more than auto staking, auto compounding, which I think makes this amazing. And the project has been performing really good. I mean, they have reached the market cap of 8 million, and they're going to go for the 10 million market cap. And they have received like 3,000 holders in just like, I think, 1 week, which I think is pretty insane. And eventually they're going to go for 100 million market cap. So the project has been progressing with a really good pace, and it has newer concepts that we haven't seen in other projects before. So they have been KYC'd from Assure DeFi. They have got audit from Certic and Solidity Finance. There's no minting code, there's no team tokens, and the 100% of the LP is locked for 1 year. So these things ensure that there's not going to be any rug pull in this, because because of the uptrend of these kind of projects, there've been a lot of rug pull projects in these ones too. So this ensures that there's not going to be rug pull in this one. It is completely secure, and it's completely genuine, and they are on the CoinMarketCap. And recently when I checked it out, they were in the top gainers on the CoinMarketCap list, which is really amazing. So now when we have that out of the way, let's start learning what actually is this project. We can see they offer like 1 million APY, which is really insane. So it says the best in space auto compounding DeFi 3.0 protocol on the BSC. We can open up the application right here. This is it's launched on April 9. Now, when you click on the buy Helena now, it'll take you to the Bot Finance, where you can buy this token, which is right here. So you can buy this token by swapping BNB, connect your wallet in which you have the Binance Smart Network added, you have the BNB in it, swap that BNB, and you'll get the Helena token. And this is their app. You can check out the current price of the Helena token, which is right here, 13.64, and you can see the market cap, which is about like 6 million. and this is the wings price, the APY, when the next rebase reward is actually going to be. Actually, they have pretty frequent rebase rewards, about like 15 minutes, I think, which is really insane. And then you have other information on how much there is in the liquidity pool, how much in the trust fund or the RFE fund, risk-free value fund. So we're going to talk about the distribution of that too. And then you have the DEX tool chart too, so you can see how the token is progressing and stuff like those. Now, if you talk about the Helena protocol features, first we have, it says the highest DAO governed APY. Now, this is a concept you haven't seen in other auto staking, auto compounding projects, in which we don't have the APY that is governed by the users, the holders of the token or stakers, like stuff like those. So in this one, we have this option. First, the APY is adjusted with the use of supply control policy that you can learn about. But after 45 days following the launch, after this period, DAO governance will assume control of the payout strategy. So in this case, people will be able to decide on it, which is a concept that we have not seen before. So then we have auction bonding, which is again the world's first concept that is actually implemented, and this is something you haven't seen before, that bonds are actually auctioned. So you can take a look at the information about what bonds do we have. So here you can learn about the auction bonding. They have the angel bond, and then they have the nemesis, and then they have the nemesis bond. It says you receive 5% of the unlocked token in the angel bond, and then you have 10% unlocked tokens that you receive in the nemesis bonds. And then they're explaining the procedure and how the bidding actually happens, so you have information about that. Again, it's the first ever concept that we have seen in these projects. The rebase rewards are ultra fast in 15 minutes. Then we have random golden epochs, then we have gaming plus NFT zone, and then we have impulsive burning mechanism. Again, you can definitely tell that these are the things that you have not seen in the other projects. Like in those, you basically have the same copied paste text in documents and on the official page too. Now this provides us with a competitive advantage or differences between 3 different other similar projects: Safu, Libero, Titano. We have seen this project before. We have talked about them multiple times before. We know about the problem. We know about the problem the Safu faced. We know about the problem with the Libero and the Titano. Although they have their own audience, of course, but whenever we're having more and more in newer projects, they're becoming more and more innovative. They're offering much more features so that those users can decide better on where they want to go. So with times they're innovating and we are getting much better projects. So for example, in Helena, you can see we have the DAO governed APY, which we have never seen before. Then we have all of the other features that we have been talking about here, like auction bonding, the DAO governed APY, and those things are in the Helena, but they're not there in any other projects. You have no minting a contract on the Libero and Safu, but not in Titano, and you have the auction bonding system just in Helena, and then you have locked liquidity in almost like all of these, which is pretty good. Now here we have the information about the team that actually developed this project. So we have the team Nemesis, 20+ dedicated crypto experts. You probably have heard about the team Nemesis before. It's a renowned team actually. And then we have their Twitter accounts, most of these. And you can see the departments that they belong to. And then we have the roadmap. But first, before we head toward the roadmap, of course, we want to get more information on what we're going to get. We know what these projects are for. Basically, they use the positive rebase mechanisms through which you just buy and hold, and that's basically all we need to do, which is really amazing because we don't have to give our token custody to anyone else. We keep complete custody of our tokens. We just simply buy the tokens, we hold the tokens, we are eligible to be considered as part of the auto staking. We start receiving passive income based on the APY that we have over here, which is 1 million, and that's basically what we do here. Now apart from this, of course, we have other features such as their gaming and NFT zones, so that makes this different from the other projects. But you can learn about what auto staking actually is. You can learn about what rebase token is. I've explained this thing like a million times before. How does this whole thing actually works? And then of course they're not making money out of thin air, so they have a proper mechanism on how they're achieving this APY, on how they are giving rewards to the people, how they're helping people make passive income. So there's a whole mechanism that includes their transaction fees, how portions of it are distributed to different. Some part of it goes to the treasury, then the RFE fund and stuff like those. And that's how like the RFE fund sustains rebase rewards, and the treasury supports the RFE fund. So there's like a whole mechanism that is working, the whole protocol that is working behind this to make this thing possible. So we have information on every single thing here. I'm not going to read it out for you guys like all together, so you can simply read about it on your own. If you talk about the tokenomics and also the trade fees, so this is how it is distributed. We have the Hellenic Trust Fund, where the 4% goes to. And then we have the liquidity pool, 4% goes to there, and then we have team marketing 4% there, and then supply control fund, that is 1%, and then there's 6% extra sell tax. Now here they basically explain how this whole thing actually works. And then we have the token distribution. We have elastic supply. In rebase tokens, we always have elastic supply. That's why they're rebase tokens, and they use a positive rebase mechanism. So that's like when the supply is higher than the set point, so that in that case they increase the supply of the token and they reduce the value to achieve that point, and this is called positive rebase mechanism. Now you can take a look at the distribution of these allocations, and you can take a look at the auto locked for 1 year, the liquidity which we talked about, that it is locked for 1 year, like 100% of the liquidity. Now if you come over to the overview, this is where you can learn about all the things. So we have auto staking, we have auto compounding in this, we talk about the DAO governed APY, that is on the Binance margin. Like this is the first time that we are seeing this. When we have ultra fast rebase rewards in 15 minutes, we have the Hellenic Trust Fund, which we talked about, like a portion of it goes, of every single transaction fees goes to this fund. And then we talk about the auction bonds, we talk about there's like random golden APYs, and then we have impulsive supply control. So we have talked about like most of these things, but you can get complete and detailed information on how these things works over here. And then I have other links open that you can probably get from the link tree that is right here. Links will be in the description too, so you can get it from there. There's information about it, like there was discussion about it on the Bitcoin Talk, and then there's other Medium pages and many of the social news websites which have been posting articles about this project, because it has performing really good. So you can probably see information about it on different places, because people have been able to make like a good income from this. People have earned like really solid rewards, and the project has been performing really good. Like they were in the top gainers on the CoinMarketCap. It's a safe project. They have done KYC audits and a lot of liquidity. So the project is safe, it offers good rewards. So, and you can see it has been performing really good because they've been doing solid marketing of the project here. Now if we talk about the roadmap, all these are achieved. So website and wiki launch, whitelist completion, and then whitelist competition, pre-sale and launch, application launch, Assure DeFi, KYC, and well, they got the KYC from the Assure DeFi, and then a Solidity Finance audit, and then Certic audit report, and then wrapped Helena. And then the marketing, which is, you can see they're like keep on repeating. So first marketing round, YouTube influencers, BC News plus BC Daily, Twitter influencers, BC Scan ads, Dextool ads, Coinzilla ads, and PooCoin ads. And then listings, CoinMarketCap, that is done. CoinGecko is probably awaiting, and then they have the token trackers, ZF trackers, Fork trackers, Dab.com, and others. So there will be a lot of listings that will be like they'll be going for, and a lot of listings that they probably have applied for. So I think this is the most information that I have for you guys in this project. As you can see, it is pretty insane. It is pretty exciting. All the links of course will be in the description, so you can check it out from there. They're doing a lot of contests, and there's a lot of information on their Discord server too, so make sure that you join their Discord server too. There's a lot of challenges that are made on there that you can like take a help from. There's like daily sniper contest, they're like a whole channel for the all bounty hunters. So make sure that you join the Discord server and you know become a part of the community. And again, there's a lot of contests, so you can take part in those too. And one like friendly advice is, in this kind of process, when you make a good amount of income, don't just take out your investments altogether. Like take out your profit as you're making them, so that you can keep on receiving more and more rewards. In that case, it keeps the project stable, like for everyone. I think that's the best course of action. But this is all I have for you guys in this video. If you have any question, of course you can ask me in the comments, and also you will be having all the links so you can do your own investigation and research. So make sure that you do that, and I'll see you guys in the next video shortly. So stay tuned. Disclaimer: trading digital assets involve significant risk and can result in the loss of your invested capital. You should ensure that you fully understand the risk involved and take into consideration your level of experience, investment objectives, and seek independent financial advice if necessary. It is up to you whether to invest or not.